we all know that after the draft, we have to deal with the months of May, June, and July, and there's very little coming out of Detroit Lions camp. Although we are gearing up towards football, we got OTAs and training camp eventually coming. It's kind of a period of a lull where there's not much to talk about because there's nothing coming out of from the beat writers and things like that. So with that being said, we got to talk about this. Saw an article today from Pro Football Network, and they come out with some outlandish things, and they mention a person that would be, in their opinion, a good fit for the Detroit Lions, and that person is Jadeveon Clowney. Now, I'm going to say right now that I disagree with this wholeheartedly. I believe that the Detroit Lions are more likely to trade, pay, and give up the draft capital for Quentin Williams, who wants $25 to $30 million a year, or trade for Ed Oliver than to pick up Jadeveon Clowney in free agency. But it's here. We got to talk about it. All right. I'm going to tell you why I don't think that's going to happen. And it's several reasons, but we'll just focus on that a little later. But here's what they had to say coming from Pro Football Network. Says, good fit for Jadeveon Clowney, the Detroit Lions. The Lions passed on first-round defensive end prospects in the draft in favor of running back Jahmyr Gibbs and off-ball linebacker Jack Campbell. Surprisingly, Detroit then didn't add an edge defender over the course of the entire draft. Thus, the Lions are now poised to run a rotation opposite Aiden Hutchinson, who put up 9.5 sacks in his rookie year. Romeo Okwara, Charles Harris, John Kaminsky, and 2022 second-rounder Josh Pascal are all candidates to see starting time or time in the starting lineup alongside last year's number 2 overall pick. Clowney likely offers a higher floor than any of the Lions' current options. Wait, say it again? Clowney likely offers a higher floor than any of the Lions' current options. See, this is why we talk about our team. So you mean to tell me that Clowney offers a higher floor than Aiden Hutchinson, and he's 30 years old? Okay, we'll continue. He'd also be a valuable run defender for a unit that ranked 27th in efficiency and 28th in success rate against opposing rushing attacks in 2022. But would Clowney mesh with Dan Campbell's vision for the Lions? The Lions are building a roster of hard-charging, aggressive players with motors that don't quit. That hasn't always been Clowney's mentality, and his comments about the Browns coaching staff could quash any interest that the Lions may have had. Where I'm here to tell Pro Football Network that the Detroit Lions have zero, and I have no ties to the organization at all, except this shirt I'm wearing and this YouTube channel I'm running, which is not tied to the organization. Well, this is, but that is it. You know what I'm saying. We are not looking to get Jadeveon Clowney. Never will. Like I said, we are more likely to, I'm more likely to hit the lottery, and I don't even play. Jadeveon Clowney is quite the piece of work. Now, let's just entertain this, and let's look at if the Lions were to entertain bringing in Jadeveon Clowney. We're going to look at his stats. Now, Clowney has been in the league for quite some time, getting drafted first overall in 2014. We saw the hit that he put on the Michigan running back the year coming out. He was taken first overall to the Houston Texans in 2014. First thing that stands out to me, Jadeveon Clowney has had one season where he played every game. That's it. One season, he played every game. He came off, he had a 9.5 sack year. The second to last year, he left Houston. His first year, no sacks. He's only had no sacks 2 times in his career. He came from Tennessee that first year and only year in Tennessee. And then the year in Seattle, he did pretty well. And then the last 2 seasons in Cleveland, he amassed 11 sacks total. If we look at what we would probably pay, here is the only reason. I put only because as long as a shot as it is to pick up Jadeveon Clowney, who's a free agent, by the way, this would be the only reason that we would pick him up. It would be a depth piece, and that would be it. As soon as this page loads here. Jadeveon Clowney in 2023 would probably gain about $1 million. $1.5 million, $2 million tops. All right? That's it. Now, will the Detroit Lions do this? I've said it several times in this video. I'm going to say no. If they did this, it would shock me more than trading for Quinnen Williams. Jadeveon Clowney has been nothing but trouble since he left Houston in 2018. He spent 1 year with the Seahawks. After that, he was thinking about coming back. They gave him, it was some trouble. He didn't sign. He then went to Tennessee. It was the same type of drama there. Then goes to Cleveland. It was the same type of drama there. Everywhere he goes, it's just nothing but drama follows him. And then the work ethic and all that stuff, it was something. I don't remember what it was, but it was that time in Tennessee that he was not going to, he didn't want to sign until he was going to weigh his options. And Jadeveon Clowney is not a good fit for the city of Detroit. And I truly do not see this happening. There's the talent was there. We saw what this guy could do. He had a pretty outstanding season in 2018 or 2017 with the 9.5 sacks. That's the most Aiden Hutchinson. And this is why I was offended by that comment. Hutch, he has a bigger ceiling, a higher ceiling than anybody we have. Hutch got 9.5 in his first year. And that's been the precipice of Jadeveon Clowney in his whole 8-year career. So don't do or do it like that, man. And this is why we're here, because we know our team. We know what fits. We know what doesn't fit. And even though some of y'all might think Quentin Johnson is ludicrous, hey, it's a possibility. He fits better than this guy fits. This this is just a matter of a dude needing a team and the fact that we didn't take an edge rusher in the draft. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Lions picking up Jadeveon Clowney, I think it's ridiculous. He better be glad. He'll be fortunate to play in the NFL again. That's just where I'm at. Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more daily Detroit Lions content. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.